They thought it would be a small lesson, a sharp reminder of rank, a quick humiliation that would end with a bowed head and silence. Instead, it became the moment that shattered careers, rewrote reputations, and proved that respect is not demanded by fists but earned by character. Asterisk, what city are you watching from today? If this story resonated with you, hit subscribe for more real stories about extraordinary people. Her name was Lieutenant Mara Vale, though almost no one in that hall knew it. To them, she was just another junior officer standing near the edge of the reception room, holding a tray she had not been assigned to carry. The naval base was hosting a high-level visit, polished uniforms, polished smiles, and carefully rehearsed greetings. Admirals and generals filled the space with confidence that came from decades of unchecked authority. Mara had been ordered to assist with logistics for the event. It was a task far below her operational role, but she followed orders without complaint. She had learned early that survival in certain commands required patience more than pride. Her posture was straight, her expression calm, her eyes observant. Few noticed the faint scars along her knuckles or the disciplined stillness of someone trained far beyond ceremonial duty. The setup was simple. A junior officer out of place. A senior command staff eager to remind everyone who ruled the room. The admiral in question had a reputation that traveled faster than his rank. Brilliant strategist. Ruthless disciplinarian. A man who believed fear was the most efficient tool of leadership. He noticed Mara when she corrected a protocol error. Not loudly. Not publicly. Just a quiet statement, delivered with clarity and respect. The admiral did not hear respect. He heard challenge. He approached her with the confidence of someone who had never been told no. His eyes scanned her uniform, lingering on the absence of flashy decorations. He assumed weakness. He assumed submission. He spoke sharply, accusing her of insolence, of forgetting her place. Several officers turned away, pretending not to see. Others watched with thin smiles, expecting the familiar outcome. An apology, a bowed head, a lesson delivered through humiliation. Mara stood still. She did not raise her voice. She did not argue. She simply stated her name, her rank, and the regulations she had followed. It was factual, clean, correct. That was when the room changed. The admiral stepped closer, his face hardening. He told her she was nothing more than a logistical aid. He told her that respect was owed, not negotiated. His words cut through the room, loud enough now that no one could ignore them. Then he crossed the line. In a moment that stunned even those used to his temper. He struck her. A closed fist, fueled by arrogance and the certainty that no consequences would follow. It was meant to end the exchange. To break her resolve in front of everyone. What followed happened faster than shock could. Register. Mara did not retaliate in anger. She reacted in training. Years of discipline took over. She shifted her weight, redirected his momentum, and delivered a single controlled strike that dropped him to the floor unconscious. Silence swallowed the room. His bodyguards froze, their hands half raised, minds struggling to process what they had just witnessed. Officers stared in disbelief at the junior lieutenant, standing over one of the highest-ranking figures in the command structure. Mara stepped back immediately. She did not flee. She did not posture. She stood at attention and stated clearly that she would submit to arrest if ordered. That was when the truth began to surface. Senior captain pushed through the stunned crowd and recognized her. His expression changed instantly. He addressed her by her full title and unit designation, one that carried weight far beyond her visible insignia. Murmurs spread as others began to understand. Lieutenant Mara Vale was not a logistics aide. She was a decorated close combat specialist assigned to classified operations. Her record was sealed. Her commendations restricted. Her presence at the base was temporary and confidential. Medical staff rushed to the Admiral. Command authority shifted in real time. Statements were taken. Witnesses were questioned. Security footage was reviewed. The facts were undeniable. The Admiral had assaulted an officer. She had defended herself using proportional force. Every movement she made aligned with training protocols approved at the highest levels of command. By morning, the story had spread across the base, stripped of embellishment, yet heavier with consequence than any rumor. The Admiral was relieved of duty pending investigation. His reputation, once untouchable, cracked under the weight of his own actions. Mara was cleared of wrongdoing within hours. She did not celebrate. She did not boast. When asked later how it felt to strike a superior officer, she answered simply that rank does not grant the right to abuse power. Discipline exists to protect everyone, not just those at the top. Weeks later, she transferred quietly to another assignment. No ceremony. No apology from the man who struck her. Just a formal acknowledgement that the system had failed, and in failing, revealed its flaws. The lesson lingered long after she left. True strength does not need to announce itself. Respect cannot be enforced through fear. An authority without integrity collapses the moment it is tested. What did this story make you feel? Where are you watching from? Subscribe to Soul Relief Stories for more real stories that heal the heart.